What's people? We're back here with The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, it's been some time since I've had a good chance to record this, because we recorded a lot of Tears of the Kingdom last time I recorded it, so I did not need to record it over the past few days, but I've been so excited to, because we were having such a good time with it last time. I've got a few notes. Number one, a streamer I'm quite fond of by the name of DB Geek, who has recently gotten to the Zelda series, has finally started playing this game, and that's thrilling, and you should definitely go watch it if you are into that sort of thing. Which I imagine you are if you're watching this. And a few other just random thoughts I had about this game is they're getting so much mileage out of this engine from Breath of the Wild already with these two games that I wouldn't be surprised if they went back and remade other Zelda games, particularly the top-down ones, in this game's engine. That would be really, really cool. Like, can you imagine the first Zelda game, but they trussed up the map a bit and then did it in this game's engine? I mean, there's a lot of potential there that would be really, really cool, and it would be such a fun idea, I think. But of course, you'd have to alter the story a bit so that it was a little more interesting than the NES games. No offense. I mean, I guess you wouldn't have to, but they probably would. And a question I had was, I was wondering, because this the whole tears motif is a thing, are all the actual memory bits in the eye part of the glyph? Because the glyphs seem to represent people a whole bunch of the time. Okay, no, it seems like maybe not. Well, this one is. But this one seems to be in Ganondorf's shoulder, because the head's up like... There, that's the head. There's the eye right there. Never mind, I was just wondering. And the final note I have is a question that we should answer, honestly, right now. Is it possible for me to shoot an arrow while skydiving and then catch up to it? Oh my god, it is! Can I hit myself with one? Hang on. This would be so hilarious if you could. Wait, where did the arrow go? Okay, I'm gonna run gut first into this arrow. Just gotta catch up to it a little bit. Come on. Come back, you. Whoa. Did it, like, make a noise as it went through me? It sure sounded like it did. Anyway, that's cool. So, we are back on the road. We've said goodbye to Rauru, and we are headed on our way east toward... I suppose we're not exactly going to Zora's Domain, because that's a bit more sort of to the north and then a bit east from where we are. We're just heading straight east, which I guess will bring us sort of to the Lurelin kind of region of things. And I suppose also the... is the rainforest region like the Farron region in this game? Regardless, we're going east from here. And we won't be seeing civilization for some time, I don't imagine. So, it's off into the blue for mad adventures again. And hopefully we won't start talking to ourselves, you know, before the day is out. How's it going there, Jessica? Well done defending against those Gyvdos last time. That was good stuff. Oh, look at all these ruins over here. I say it's time to explore. Speaking of, we've actually even got a shrine marked over there, have we? So this is the perfect direction to go exploring. Especially with our newfound heat resistance and all. Hee hee hee. From this headband. Enchanted as I must imagine it to be. I don't suppose the hairstyle is really helping. I'm so excited to be on the road again. Not that doing the story stuff isn't exciting, because it very much is, but... Oh, I think these games are at their peak, personally, when you're out on the trail, investigating at your leisure and at your pace and at your discretion. This shock fruit is kind of weird, the way there's just the one hung off the side here. Yoink. Anyway, I shall have it. I think I want to go up there, rather than into the deep desert as it stands. Oh, but look at that sun. Oh, blinding, but brilliant. As the sun tends to be. Hey, yeah. It's a massive F-off sword. Just like when you were all up to a pub brawl with this. You win by default. What have we going on right round here in particular? Ooh, there's an oasis right over there. Is that where the sand skill races happen? Nah, I think it's... Oh, there is a shrine up there, though. For later, I'm afraid. By the time we're at the end point and we've done, like, all the main dungeons and we're just gathering the last few shrines, we'll have so many teleport points all over the place that it'll be easier anyway. Speaking of, I don't actually see many skylands around this part. Like, there are some way over there, and then... I guess that one's sort of close. How close is it? Well, that was weird. The map didn't load part of it for a sec there. Oh, it's actually not that far at all. Nevertheless. Oh, and it's actually... I know we didn't get this tower here, but it's the tower that's over... Well, wait, they're in a different place in this game, I guess. But this region has its own tower that we've yet to find, so... You could still get some sky access in the desert around here without it being that one. Which we'll go back and do at some time. Ah, yes, these statues here. They were a thing in Breath of the Wild, were they not? Yes. Oh my goodness, there's a Lizolfos just kind of chilling here. There was a shrine quest going on here. We had to put orbs in their hands or whatever, but not anymore. There's a sinkhole here, so there's some kind of cave going on here. Hang on, let me just line this up right. Thank you. Ah, there we go. Now it'll be easier to hit you in the head. Whoops. He says missing. Ding! Oh, I may have made a bad call in doing that. Okay, it's fine. Sorry for the surprise attack on your face. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have to. Prepare to be thwonked with the most unwieldy sword imaginable. Yeah! I think they're the only one around here, so I don't really need to worry about being bad move. Bad move. I was gonna say about being smart about not doing the fourth flurry rush hit because that makes you very vulnerable. Well, that could have gone better. Just make ourselves a nice little spear out of that stick they just gave us. Being it as a sturdy stick, it'll last us some time. Even on this angle, the slide isn't really helping us, I don't think. They do encourage you to get the sand boots and the sand storm in this, the sand seals in this game. Ah, shucks, rather than just rely on shield surfing everywhere like you could in Breath of the Wild. This looks like one of those Korok race little seed things. This theme is unfamiliar to me, though, the music that's playing. I don't remember this being a thing in this Breath of the Wild. Sounds completely unfamiliar to me, and so cool! Oh, also I should note, I'm trying something a bit different with my recording setup this time. Previously, whenever I was using a capture card, I was just recording straight to my hard drives, which are set up in a... I better pause before doing this, because I won't be able to talk and do it at the same time. Set up in a RAID setup, a mirrored setup, and my OS is on an SSD. And for the unaware, basically SSDs are much faster, but they deteriorate more quickly as well. It's my impression of it anyway. But I began to wonder if perhaps the reason that I'd been experiencing all those little hiccups we always have in anything we're using a capture card for was not because my capture card was old, although it is kind of, but because the disk saving speed was too slow on my hard drives. So I've decided to just record straight to the SSD and see if maybe since it's an SSD that's faster and better, and that if that causes any other unforeseen problems or doesn't fix the problem, I guess we'll swap back before long. But just to let you know, if things are even weirder than normal now, that's probably why. Anyway, let's get this race. They're gonna ask us to get to the top of that, I suppose. So we're gonna want to glide down there and then ascend up through it. Probably. Yes, that is exactly what's happening here. Should I get on a bit of a... Do we have any fast movement speed food here? Sure we do. Hasty elixir. 3 seems a bit overkill, I guess, but you know what? Why bother messing this up? This is what the hasty elixirs are for, after all, is stuff like where you need to go fast. I bet we can ascend up through that from the right angle. Nope, maybe not. Maybe we do actually need the hasty speed for climbing here. I don't know how much time we have. Oh, we got tons of time. I think that was the right call, though. Especially as I didn't realize you wouldn't be able to ascend up through that. Sweet! Hello. If I had some more foresight, I could have used like a wing and then held it up here and dragged it down there and then just recalled on it and ridden it back up. Whatever the past tense should be there. Oh, that must be the tower that we for this bit. So I definitely do want to be there soon. But I want to check out this sinkhole first because according to a loading screen we saw earlier, they're all safe and bring you to fun caves. What be ye? East Garuda Ruins Cave. Oh, that's very... sort of non-specific and vague. Oh, I missed the shrine that was up there. We gotta go back up and get that in a minute here. I saw some keys hanging around there. A whole bunch of bright bloom seeds are always nice. We are running slightly lower on them than we were some time ago. Alright, so there's a lot of sand carrying stuff around here. Interesting. I heard some zappies over there as well. My goodness, this place goes around a bit. What happens if you ascend right up back through the sinkhole? Do you just fall in again? I guess so. Sorry thing. Pew! I meant pew. Oh, interesting. So this all curves back around to where we just were, right? But over there is where interesting and important stuff is, I suppose? Is that just some ore hanging off the side? I would like it right now. Boulder hammer! Yeah! Yeah! It's bomb. And boulder hammer! Boulder hammer! I get my stamina back while I drift along the wall here, get some more bomb. Oh, one on the ceiling. I have an excellent idea. Fire in the hole! Yeah, it worked. There's the gemstone and everything. What? Who? No, you're a bat. I thought you were a weird plant. I dropped a boulder hammer. No, wait, go away. Pew! And my shield, too. Wait, where did the boulder hammer go? Oh, hang on now. I don't see it. Oh, it's just washed up over there, has it? Do electric keys eyeballs count as a different entry? Oh, they do. It's so nice to not be getting one-shotted by everything. All right. I don't know what thinks they're trying to pull what, but you're getting a broken barrel to the face. So what was that noise? I can't say I know, but I want my boulder hammer back. Thanks. All this stuff, I'm not sure exactly what it's for. Is this just wood, by the way, this thing here? Eh. It doesn't appear to be interactable in the slightest. Even if I burn it? Oh no, it goes right through it, I see. Never mind then. We'll just find a way around to that, I suppose. Ah, that must be what's around the other side of this, if you ride something back along these. Slash, we don't even need to, if we just pull a bit of Ooh, there's a hardy lizard there. I want a photograph of it. We don't have one. Yes! The lizards are in the... Oh no, it didn't count! I find the lizards and the beetles and the birds very difficult to photograph, so... More than even catching them, I'm excited to take pictures of them. And those ones despawn very quickly because they're very useful. Alright, now what in God's name is that? It's an electric light or something, but I got carried away by the current again. Oh my, okay. It looks to be hanging from the ceiling and sort of wormy, so that's why I'm guessing it's... Oh, it's very sensitive hearing, whatever it is. Oh, I still got my speed up, do I? I was wondering why I was going so fast. That probably helped me a lot with getting through... Shock-like. 'Tis indeed the thing that this is. Probably helped me in getting across the river of sand a moment ago. Alright, I've got no health on me, but I'm not going to heal, because if I get hit once, I'm probably going to die anyway. That's just stupid. What am I talking about? Num 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 num. Num 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 num. Right, I'm just gonna hope it exposes its weak point before shocking us with stuff. Okay, it's sending shocky things after us. But does its weak point come out after that? Or, yes, that's exactly what happens. I almost timed that really poorly. It doesn't seem to have tons of health more than the normal one, so I guess we just go ham on it now that it's exposed, and this will be good for us. Okay, now the tricky thing is, how am I supposed to dodge the lightning from this close up? Maybe I should put on some lightning resisty stuff. We have a whole bunch of it. Num num num. Okay, that's right. I'm just gonna try and it's okay. We are now playing Toho. Okay, there we go. Pew! Yeah! Dwonk! Wonk! Sorry, I didn't mean to slam it on the ground. That was a waste. And we got a photograph and everything. Is this a shock-like stone? Ooh, it's a separate item, so it gets a separate entry. Yeah, boyby! Boyby? I was trying to say yeah, boy and yeah, baby, but now it's yeah, boyby. 12 V's attack power. Delightful. Ooh, sorry, I didn't actually read that description. There probably was some useful information. Maintains some charge even outside the creature. Gotcha. So it might be like useful to making a little electro bomb if you stuck it to an arrow, say. Okay, that shock resistance was probably a little overkill, but we're still going to be in the desert for a little bit, so I suppose it's not the worst idea to have some on. A Gerudo Claymore. I can't carry any more melee weapons. I thought I just broke one. Oh, I didn't actually break this one. Well, let me drop it and then just fuse it to the end of this because its durability is not so good. Yeah. The unwieldy sword, oh right, even attaching another sword does multiply its effective power by 2. It's not just materials, because Gerudo weapons are, you know, dope. Sweet. We're definitely going to be coming back to the Gerudo Desert intermittently to get some Gerudo weapons, because I love that feature that they all provide of expanding upon how good materials are for fusing. That's a weird way to put it, sorry. The fact that they double attached attack powers. Knight's Halberd, which I do not have a picture of. Stuck into solid rock. Who did that? Maybe I'll just stick that on the end of this radiant shield so I can give it a nice shield bump attack. Yeah! Not liking the implication that this barrel of explosives contains for us. Maybe I am. You can't recall on the creatures, unfortunately. So I don't know how I would get this lizard down. If you shoot them, do they just disappear, or do you get to pick them up after? Oh my god! You get to pick them up! I did not know that. That makes them much easier to capture and, I guess, photograph. Oh, there's a chest right here. And one of the what looks like one of the statues of the 7 heroines of old, which we learned recently there may be 8 in reality. Some topaz! Lovely. Marvelous. I don't think I'll try and do some shenanigans with that barrel of explosives, because... I mean, this is me we're talking about. I'm the clumsiest person I know. So let's instead... Oh, sorry, Bubble Frog. Pew! Is that all, or...? Yes. Goodbye, Bloopy. That didn't feel good. It never does. Very well, that may be all that's in this cave, do you think? I wasn't especially thorough, but let's carry on, shall we? Okay. Well, they still do have those little glowing torches on them and everything. There may yet be more you can do around this place, actually. Nevertheless, let's start by going to this one and then up to that blue one so we can get this tower. That'll probably be the end goal for this episode. Probably should be able to make that in a reasonable amount of time. That was a fun little cave adventure we went on, though. More of these desert coyotes. Yes, Awu and Woof and all that. There's a depths entrance over there. How interesting. Ooh, this shrine over here isn't even the one that we marked. Let's mark it as well. That was not the one I was trying to do. Sorry. Let's take that off. Listen, listen, listen. My friend, I've got a toenail on my shield, which means... Oh, which means I just clocked you in the head with it. Sorry. That was unkind of me. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was just trying to be a goof. Please just assume that in all future times that I accidentally hurt some... Oh. I wasn't sure if this was a Zaptrim. It didn't look exactly like it. Whoa, 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 whoa there. You have some remedial problem-solving classes that you need to take, my friend. I'm afraid I can't have you gallivanting around trying to club every problem that comes across your way. You know what? I'm gonna teach you the meaning of friendship by taking you into a dangerous, death-defying shrine with me. Hey, look, here's your body. What? How does it know that I... Oh, because you can see... I take it back, don't hurt me! You don't need remedial problem-solving, your problem-solving is fine. Zap! Oh, I missed. Is that yet another sinkhole over there? My goodness. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to, ow, mark them on the map. Anyone we haven't been to yet. Oh, not quite a full sinkhole yet. Oh, actually, this marker doesn't appear to lead to anything. It's just sort of in the middle here. Maybe I put it in like the general direction of a shrine, but didn't really manage it. Managed to actually land it on the shrine when I placed it. My mistake. This appears to lead to absolutely nothing. Let's go to that one then. It's probably what I was trying to mark whenever I put that purple pin. My. It's a strange shadow. I guess there must be some floating island over there between us and the sun. Oh, like that, huh? Wow, look at all the trail of islands leading from that one. Is that a labyrinth from that was used to be in the ground? It's like been uprooted. That's strange. Does that mean that the Zonai made those labyrinths? Way back when? And that's why they've been part of the upheaval? Questions abound. I thought those labyrinths always were a bit weird in Breath of the Wild. They don't really ever explain what's going on with them, like why they're there. They're just kind of like, nah, it's just, there's a shrine there. The Sheikah built it or something. Who cares? go get lost. See ya. Oh dear, there's a Korok who needs help here. And is that a Molduga down there? Please don't say that you need to get on the other side of the Molduga's territory. Rawr. Ooh, is this a good time for a picture or do I already have one? I've already got one. Where is your friend? Right. Right. Well, who feels like fighting a Molduga for the first time in this game? Yeah, why not? What have we got to lose? Here, nice Molduga. Have that. Nope, never mind. Oh, right, I can't detonate them remotely, so how do you suppose they blow up? Or is it possible to make them eat a bomb and have them, that blow up? I'm not sure. Let's just run on the sand here and see if we attract its attention. Maybe I should just make a dash for one of these pillars or something and see if I can get it to notice me while I do so. You can see the lightning temple in all its glory now. That's lovely. I don't know where this thing went. I wasn't paying enough attention. Now I'm very scared. Why is the music musicking? No. Oh, no, it's fine. It was just it was the sound of the... Oh, it was the sound of the sun. Intensifying because I am suddenly no longer equipped to handle it. Because it got hotter here. Where did it go? I gotta stay in the shade here. Oh, okay, there you are. If I just shoot an arrow at the ground, do you think it'll notice that? Oh, it did notice. Okay. Wait. If we shoot it in the belly from here, does that put it into the hit stun state? I don't really know. You know what? I never really got amazing at fighting these in Breath of the Wild. Even I just learned the bare minimums of attacking them with remote bombs and stuff. Maybe if I shoot an arrow down here. Okay, it did hear that. So if I shoot it in the belly once it's up here, does that give me a chance to strike? No, it doesn't. I should not have even jumped down for that reason, actually. Oh my god, 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 oh my god! Fine. But maybe if I hit it with a bomb arrow in the gut when it jumps out here. Bang! Oh yes, the music kicked up. I am going to die because I accidentally used all of my stamina, which was... stupid. Full stamina, and I'll go a hasty thing just so I can get back to this tower before it kills me. Okay. Thank God. It's not master mode, so it doesn't get to natural regen. Don't jump out of the ground here. Okay. Go look at that. That's important. The AI seems easier to trick than in Breath of the Wild, or maybe it's my imagination. I don't remember it falling for that as much. If you just, like, immediately shot an arrow on the ground right after it, you'd just done that very same thing. I'm taking the Black Boko Spear. Oh, I should be going for the belly, shouldn't I? That'll do. Time to go now. I got enough, I think. Let's do this a few more times, shall we? I probably had a bit more time to do that than I really took advantage of there. I'll shoot you in the face. Yeah. And I'm just gonna... Oh, not the bomb. We don't need that yet. Just gonna shoot the ground there to distract it. Yeah, you could... I don't really remember that you could do that frequently in the last game. If you tried to do it that, like, it wouldn't get so easily fooled, I didn't think. Poke, 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 and backflip, that'll do. It's around like the second loop of that thing, the music, if you haven't paused, that it gets to starts trying to do this again. And you can just instantly lure it in this game by shooting another arrow like that. Whoops. Like that. Cool. It doesn't make them a lot easier to fight, which I guess they had to do because you don't have the remote bombs in this game, so you're already using a lot of resources to fight them if you, to get them out of the ground and stuff. Wow, this sturdy stick is really carrying us a bit. Okay, time to go. Jump out of the ground there and take a bomb right in the face. Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Just go ham now. Even if it starts to get up, we'll have time to finish it. That be that. It hot, but we win. We win. Sorry thing. What of your bits can I photograph? That's the real question here. Molduga jaw. Oh, that's new. I have to imagine that'll be good for making sharp, spiny weapons. Fins are worth 12 attack power. The jaw is worth 32. Might be the highest attack power of anything we have, not counting the Gibdo bones, which break in a half sec. Its shape allows a Molduga to some maneuverability in the sand. Attach it to the weapon, greatly to take attack power. Sorry for stammering all over the place. Attach it to a weapon to greatly increase its attack power to make elixir. Sure, the fins regulates wind resistance, so arrows the things fly faster. Right. The guts is invaluable, great, and is hard to come by, and its use is shrouded in mystery. There you go. And what kind of spoils had it swallowed? A new shield, I dig that. I might actually even get rid of the mirror shield, to be honest. Oh, no, you know what? This one's probably on its way out. Mirror shield could have some utility somewhere. And what be you? A Gerudo scimitar! Anything worth getting rid of in favor of this? Oh yeah, well this is almost broken, so yes. I might even just put the... Nah, well, no. We've just got a whole bunch of materials. Let's find something good to put on the end of this. Okay, sorry. 72 attack power and a one-hander, power trip over. Save the game. Gerudo weapons are so good. I'm not convinced I'm gonna want this this double-hander for anything, so I'm just gonna keep it around until we find a nicer one. Let's not use that super weapon right now. Let's use maybe this one. Alright, screw it. Let's just use the claymore until it breaks. With nothing fused to it. Ah, well, sure. We'll fuse like something small to it. Sorry, no, I'm going all the way back and forth. And why not? We'll fuse a mushroom to it. Give it one extra attack power. There you go. Now it's a shiny mushroom. Oh, right. It multiplies it by 2. Don't forget the times 2. But the reason we did all that Molduga fight just now was not because we're entering a midlife crisis and feel the need to risk ourselves at our opportunities to remind ourselves we're still young and hip, but actually because we wanted to get this poor person to their friend. And it will be very easy to do now to drag them across the desert. What is this over here? Oh, it's just like a little sled thing. Well, we don't really need that. We could just sort of carry them, can't we? I guess that's if you didn't really want to fight the Molduga, but just wanted a way past it. Sorry, can you still carry them like this even when you get hurt? Yes, good. Hope there isn't another Molduga in between us. Or in between here and there. Sorry, you must be baking in the sun. Let me see if I can rotate it so that you're you're shielded from bite with your pack. There we go. That's probably nicer. Sorry, now you have to look at the ground as you fly. My, are these all sinkholes? No. I think we can probably just walk around these. Oh my god, why are you here? I don't have a bow. Don't electrocute the thing. No, you're mean. Oh, sorry, Korik. Headshot. That's enough of that now. Okay, that's right. Do something, Flurry Bowl. Never mind, I messed it up. Don't electrocute me, please. Thank you. My bouncy claymore is broken. Oh, bouncy, you say? I didn't realize mushrooms did that. Oh, well, Mario, of course it would. Great, on to this Reaper then. Okay, please don't do a... No, don't... Oh, I forgot that shooting them makes it zap you anyway. I thought if you got them in the jaw, it didn't, but, oops. Just so we're clear, that would have been a great time to use the electro-resistant stuff that I had before. This is before I fused the mushroom to that thing, but I'm not going to bother this time. Right, that's for us. We already have that picture there. If we had just made a sled with a fan, it would be easier going here, probably. Oh, we don't have a steering wheel, actually, so maybe it wouldn't have been. I'm just going to walk all the way around where all the sinkholes are, I think. Hopefully that means we don't get ambushed by as many monsters as well, but they're probably crawling all over this place. Sorry, just needed some melons, that's all. There's an enemy camp over there, actually. I probably should head this way. Hopefully none of the monsters are silly enough to follow me into this area where there are sinkholes everywhere, every 2 steps. I think the sinkholes are mostly as a challenge to fall into, like they're mostly that it would be a problem falling into if you were using some kind of sled device to make it across quickly, but using our own 2 feet, we have the manual control over our path well enough that we can just sort of walk around them. Here you 2 go. Oops, before you roll away, quick. Thank you. See ya. Oh my, a serious kind of sandstorm has just rolled in. Has it? Or is it just getting dark? No, it's still pretty damn hot. Wait, what was even up on the top of this rock here? Oh, no, there is a sandstorm rolling in around here. Is my map gonna go funky in a minute? No, it's just because I'm getting close to the edge of the map, I guess. Anything on this tower here, I wonder? Oh, I get another Korok! Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, you have to hit it. I'm sorry. Oh, not with this thing. Hit! Give me that! Yahoo! Hi! Bye. Oh, did I really not unlock that shrine when we were back there? Damn, 'twere foolish of me. Because now I have to walk back across the scary place, but at least I can sprint now. Not that I'm not curious about where these sinkholes go, but I think we'll save that expedition for another day, because I do want to get moving out of the desert soon, as in the next few episodes. For which reason I'd like to get to that tower before this episode is out, although it's starting to look less and less likely. Depending on how much misadventure occupies us from here and there. That bird is brave as hell! That's the same sand sparrow kind of thing we have already, right? That! The heat stroke prevents me from using the camera. My god, I was... yeah, it was. It said sand sparrow for a half sec there, but... At full zoom, that thing saw me from before I even got a chance to scan it. Photographing the birds is hard. You gotta be really sneaky, really. I should, it's a shame I don't have any stealth clothes as it stands. I imagine you can get them in a similar place in this game if you head back to Kakariko, but, which we're sort of on the way to, so we may be heading there in not too long. We're not exactly close, though. I don't want that, thanks. I'll be going. You have a boomerang that I want to record, but I don't want to stop long enough to see you use it. But you might throw it at me, and I wouldn't like that. This could take as long as you like. Okay, thank goodness. Silly me. Always unlock the shrine right when you're next to it, just to get the teleport point, even if you're gonna go do something else right after. Let's see what's in here. I've been loving the shrines in this game so far. They let you make a lot of good use of all the different parts, as well as offer some interesting puzzles. Additionally, so I've been quite thrilled to see them all. Moving the spheres. Oh, it's gonna be a nice short puzzly one, because there's just you can see the exit right there. Right, cool. So I guess even shield surf wouldn't really carry us across here. Wait, it might. Maybe not. Not to worry, I imagine we could use these as some form of makeshift platform. But moving the spheres seems like such a strangely basic name. So is there more to that than what I realize? Or is it somehow a pun that I'm missing? Oh, I see. It's gonna get harder to keep them here as they're gonna roll. Well, no harm, no foul. I'll just keep it here for a bit and then use recall on it. But before I do, actually, is there treasure at the side of this room? Ooh, what is with that ramp thing on that side of the room? Must be treasure underneath it. Nope, maybe not. Ah, this looks important. Treasure! It was just supposed to call your attention over to this bit, I guess. Nice. Oh yes, I very much like that. That's another great thing about this game is that the reward system. I think I mentioned this before, but it's much nicer than a lot of the other Zeldas, because a lot of the other Zeldas, it's like, you would get 5 bombs and be like, great, I'm full. That was an entire waste, or like, great, I was gonna buy those for 20 rupees anyway. And since they don't have a cap on your rupees, you know, like not a easy to attain cap, nor the bombs, every little bit you get can be useful, because even if you're not gonna use it, you can sell it for pocket change, or if it's a weapon you don't want, you can throw it at someone, or in this game, fuse it. Let's see if there's enough time on the recall for me to still make the jump here. That was the last treasure, right? Yeah, so should be easy as that. Hit! Yeah, hit! Good. Now, what are we doing for this last room? I mean, the same thing seems like it would work. Oh, can I climb it from here? Yeah, sure I can. Why not? Yeah, works totally fine. Intended gameplay solving a puzzle ability. Yes! Thank you! Was that Purah? Hell yeah, dude. Purah, check it out. It's my best friend. Remember? Oh. You were saying, Linky? Never mind, I don't want to talk about it. What are you doing here? About time you showed up. Now that Lady Riju has awakened as a sage, Gerudo Town is unlikely to fall to monsters. I think of her often. I haven't left Lady Riju's side in years, after all. It's hard not to feel sad about it, but as long as Lady Riju is moving forward, so will I. We, Gerudo, will assist in the search for Princess Zelda. For now, we'll fortify the gates and seek out enemy weak points with the monster control crew. If we find anything out, I'll let you know. Thank you.
Je vois.
Thank you. Welcome back. I've been hearing a lot about your adventures. So, someone resembling the princess was seen disappearing into the sand shroud. And there was the massive pyramid. And the Gibdo attacks. Even the strength of the Gerudo couldn't contend with all of that. But now, because of you, things are back to normal there, and some of the Gerudo have come here to offer support. Your help has had a tremendous impact. Thank you. It's become clear as day that there's a connection between Princess Zelda and the upheaval. Things are much more serious than I previously thought. I need you to hurry to the remaining regions, and soon. And we need to investigate the other village I'm concerned about, too. Gotcha! Oh yeah, another thing. Josha's recruiting for the Chasm research team. She's been struggling to find capable people to help. She's young, but she's a real prodigy. She outperforms most of the adults here, and she's deeply committed to her research. You might consider talking to her and seeing if there's some way you can pitch in. Thank you. I will probably do that. But for now, I gotta go get that tower. Because it calls to me. Oh, it just occurred to me that probably the reason that they showed me before when I got out of that sinkhole and they were all like, hey, by the way, did you remember you could summon Riju? Probably the reason that happened was because I just left a settlement. And that was the first time I had left a settlement and not been on a sand seal. Anyway, back to it. I have to do a bit of mountain climbing here, although it doesn't seem like there's too much in the way of huge monster camps between here and there. Not that I can really tell that from here, I guess. But I don't see any. What is that, a rocket? It's a rocket, all right. And a boulder. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Oh, that's tumbleweed. Never mind. Well, it's time to tumble on into the sky. Let's go. Or not. I was not expecting that. God, that was hilarious. What is with all the sparkliness on the wind? I guess it's just trying to tell me that it's cold, but anywho. It would seem a little more stamina is required for this. It may be time for nut milk. Or no, this is garlic milk. I'm really impressed with my ability to drink while flying upward. Those tumbleweeds are reminding me of the tumbleweeds you caught in Skyward Sword for treasure and stuff. Do I have a photograph of Ice Choo-Choos? I don't. It's a cool shot with the chasm in the background and all. And really, I should be gathering your bits, because such bits are very useful. So it would be good to have a bow, first of all. And then it would be good to gather everything that you drop. My, I was just barely out of that range. There's another rocket here. I'm not falling for that again. Where are we going? This way. I can see the crest of the blue light over that hill there. We actually do have a bit farther to go than I thought, but I was actually, it seems like I was somewhat right, that there's not actually a ton of threatening stuff in between here and there. Although I gotta ask, what is at the top of this? Who roar? No roar! Are you an ice breath, Lizalfos? Please be enough! Okay. What kind of Lizalfos are ye? Ice breath, okay, cool, so we do have a photograph of you. If it shoots me out of the sky while I'm gliding this other one, I'm gonna be very upset at it. But it didn't. Okay. What's up here? Not a damn thing. Oh, they're all over this place, I see. I thought these were the only two. Well, time to fly over this thing and hope it ignores us. Oh no, it's still like coming after us and everything. Oh, okay, that's gonna be a problem. Better send up through this thing, get away from it. My, that looks weird up there. Actually, that maybe is a thing that's in Breath of the Wild as well. Suddenly struggling to remember, to tell you the truth. Hey! Escape plan has succeeded. Doesn't know anything. Perfect. Might start to get even a bit too cold for me and my warm trousers here as we go up higher. Ooh, some rocks falling from the sky there, and that's a very interestingly shaped island we have before us there. I suppose I would. Right, the map is for the sky and the land. So if I don't have a map of the land here, I don't have a map of the sky there. At least these areas here do make it easier to climb. Ah, and there's that tower of ours just over the horizon here, although this flat top seems like it would have something. Oh, there's a heckin' fiery Gleeok over there. Yeah, maybe we'll just ignore that for the time being, given our experience with the previous one. Don't whistle and draw its attention. That's not what I want at all. This three-headed monster first appeared after the upheaval. Fighting it alone is inadvisable, as its three heads will attack you all at once. Creates powerful flames within its body. When someone sets foot upon its turf, the beast will engulf the intruder and their surroundings in a fierce blaze. Shock-like. These monsters can be found all over Hyrule in dark places such as caves. They generate electricity inside their bodies and expel powerful lightning bolts from their mouths. It's believed that they stun their prey this way, but there are still many unknowns about them. like why they exist. Ice Choo-Choo. This low-level gel monster is engulfed in freezing cold air. Its strength varies depending on its size. It tends to explode if attacked from close range, so the use of spears, arrows, and other ranged weapons is advised. Anyway, so I'm satisfied that that is the thing that's on top of these two peaks, so maybe there isn't anything particularly Koraki or such at these particular peaks. Maybe down there is, but... Is that water? Oh, it's like mud. Is it? Very weird. There's something going on there. Oh, is that the rock that fell? So it is. Well, we'll have time to explore all that later once we've got this tower unlocked and all. Because it is right at the foot of, right at the summit of this mountain and all. Not terribly far from where there was a tower in the last game, I believe. All these highlands and stuff. Oh my, look at that cherry blossom tree. It's pretty. Ah, I like the little sky view tower themes. They very much have the sound of Lookout Landing. How do we get into this one? Oh, it's just open! Marvelous! Well, perfect! Ah, good! Nope, it looks broken. Uh-oh. Any chance there's a notebook in all these, supplies here that explains why this thing might be broken? Oh, is this all, like... allied... people's... structures and stuff? Or are these all monster built? They look a bit too nice for that. So maybe we've really been, like, reclaiming all this stuff in the past few years. If there's a notebook, it's gonna be somewhere in all this junk. Yeah, it's really fizzly and not sounding operable. Well, we just made it to this tower, but, as far as actually activating it, I suppose that'll have to wait. And I can't say for sure that we'll be able to do it next time, on Tears of the Kingdom, because I'm just not sure. It might be something that needs to be done somewhere else, like you need to get someone in here to fix it. But I saw a Hudson, construction person down here, so we gotta do one of those, which is always fun. And there's a cherry blossom tree that I want to check out there, and then I guess we'll just carry on that-a-way-ish. So that's all for now! Next video on the channel is going to be some more Pikmin 4, and thank you so very much for coming to this episode of Tears of the Kingdom, where we did a lot of wandering and it was tons of fun. Admiral's going to be out of here now. Peace! The makeup of the body out of which they grow is mostly the same. As a result, we can theorize that this, like fellow Ambuladradiscus, like the bowman, this species is not an evolutionary variant, but the body is a parasite that has nestled inside of mushrooms. Because the hosts are mushrooms, the Stardust Spore cannot photosynthesize instead of as gases nutrients